Demon Slayer, Infinity Castle, just broke 3 huge box office records. While K-pop Demon Hunters may be the animated streaming success of the year, Demon Slayer, Infinity Castle is certainly the theatrical one. While the movie debuted last week, this past weekend Demon Slayer, Infinity Castle just broke 3 more records in addition to other accomplishments. As of today, with a global haul of $555 million, Demon Slayer, Infinity Castle is the highest-grossing anime film of all time, again, in 2 weekends. That same total also makes it the highest-grossing Japanese film of all time. With a domestic haul of $104 million, Demon Slayer, Infinity Castle is the highest-grossing anime film of all time in the US as well. Demon Slayer, Infinity Castle is the only film besides its own former entry, Mugen Train, to win the US box office 2 weekends in a row. Demon Slayer, Infinity Castle is the first animated film, anime or otherwise, to gross over $100 million domestically. Outside of the pandemic, this would have been the first time since 2003 no animated film grossed over $100 million. It is unlikely that Demon Slayer will be the only film over $100 million, as we still have to see Zootopia 2 released this fall, where the original made $341 million domestically. So I think that's a sure thing. Like Mugen Train before it, Infinity Castle has stunned both fans and critics alike. The movie has a 98% Rotten Tomatoes critic score and an even more impressive 98% audience score from over 10,000 reviews counted. That is just 1% under the shocking 99% that Mugen Train got in 2021. This is only part 1 of a trilogy meant to end the entirety of the Demon Slayer series. We have no official dates on the next 2 parts, with some reports saying 2027 and 2029, but that may be ambitious given how long Infinity Castle took to make, with production starting all the way back during the Swordsmith Village arc. We just don't know yet, but fans should buckle up for a long wait and prepare to watch Infinity Castle a bunch of times to prepare themselves. Given that this is only the second weekend for Infinity Castle in a number of regions, the final total of its earnings is unclear, though it could push toward maybe $650 million. It did have a very significant first to second weekend drop, not all that surprising given that superfans are going to show up on the first weekend. If these numbers track over the next 2 films, we could be looking at $1.5 to $2 billion totals for the entire trilogy, which would be stunning, and I think it could raise questions about Demon Slayer continuing in some capacity, even if all its main arcs are finished.